Yakut Yosef now turns to the subject of getting dressed. Is it an obligation? Is it a recommendation? Is it contemporary or primitive? Does it apply outside of my house as well as inside? Does it apply when we're awake as well as when we sleep? If no one can see me, does modesty still apply? We'll cover all these questions and much more in this next siman. Our sages taught us a very important warning, not to fall into moral transgression when they quoted the teaching of Rabbi ben Akashya and said it was because of Hashem's wishes to purify Israel in thought and action that he gave us numerous laws and commandments, ordering us to busy ourselves with thoughts and actions. As it says in Isaiah, Hashem was pleased for his righteousness' sake to make the Torah great and glorious. It's important for every Jew to act modestly whenever getting dressed as well as undressing. We shouldn't think to ourselves that since we're in the privacy of our room, no one can see us. We have to always keep in mind that Hashem is present everywhere in the universe. There's no place where he's not there and can't see. The law continues and says that if a person sleeps unclothed, he's not allowed to sit up and clothe himself when he wakes up until he puts his clothing on first, meaning that he should get dressed while he's still laying down in bed under his blanket, so that when he gets up, he'll be fully clothed. If we want to gain the title of one who honors Hashem, we only gain this title by conducting ourselves respectfully and being aware that Hashem's presence fills the entire universe. As the verse says in Samuel 2:30, I will give honor to those who honor me. When someone is in total privacy, by remaining clothed and modest, he shows his awareness of Hashem's presence. The Ben Ish Chai says that since there are poskim who ruled that it's an obligation to dress modestly, we must take care to do so. Rav Chaim Kanievsky ruled that if someone is careful to keep himself covered while he changes his clothes, he will receive a special blessing from heaven. When it comes to covering one's feet, wearing sandals or flip-flops, there is room for leniency to permit going barefoot while wearing sandals. However, if it's not found common to do so in certain communities, then one shouldn't go barefoot. So, although we have to remain aware of Hashem's presence, the Shulchan Aruch rules that the law says that we dress as if we're appearing in the king's palace, only when praying the Amidah. Other times it's expected to dress in a manner that's respectable, where someone won't feel embarrassed in the presence of ordinary people. In the event where it's extremely hot, to the point where it's unbearable, there is leniency for a man to switch into a t-shirt. The Mishnah Berurah says that a person shouldn't expose any part of the body that one normally keeps covered. A man can reveal his arms up to his elbows, and the shirt shouldn't go down lower than the top of his chest. Every Jew should try to always dress in a modest manner, especially one who's devoted to Torah and mitzvot. In Brachot 28b, it says that those who honor God will be granted long life. The thoughts in a person's mind reflect his inner character, while his speech represents his outer character. The sages said that just as the holy ark in the Mishkan, the tabernacle, was covered with pure gold on the inside as well as the outside, the same way we have to be pure both in our minds as well as our outward appearance.